Everybody, welcome back to Trio Planet, the YouTube channel. We talk all things media. How is everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. And today, guys, we'll be doing a tier list of Game of Thrones characters. As always, for these tier lists, I am joined by the one, the only, Azteral.
Hello, everyone.
And yeah, today we will be doing a tier list of Game of Thrones characters, shall I say. And basically, we'll be doing these and just giving our thoughts. And that, obviously, again, these are our opinions. You have your opinions, we have ours. We may do one later down the line of House of Dragon characters as well, later down the line. But we'll see. So, I guess we'll start. Will probably knows these characters better than I do because I've only watched the series once.
I can name 85% of them. The rest I know, but don't remember the names of.
Okay,
So I will give a brief description so that you remember who they are.
Go on then.
So the first is King Robert Baratheon, the first king we see in Game of Thrones, not legend. He's the Fat King.
Yeah, basically. The guy who he gets killed, doesn't he? If I remember.
Yes. Well, he dies, but it's very clear that it's been set up, so he dies. Are we doing this tier list based off how much we like them or how well their character is played?
I think we should do it. Obviously, like with this tier list, it is personal based, so I think it's what we think they should have. Like with any of our tier lists, it's just what we think. So basically, we like them, but we also like their character. We think about it. Like we like them as a character, shall I say?
Like, we like to hate them.
Yeah.
Robert is going to start the list off a little bit mid because he's going into the B tier, I think.
Yeah, I think he was not used.
He was a very compelling character. However, he was a character that was somewhat annoying at times, which is why I can't put him in A.
Yeah.
And he's a character I like a decent enough amount where
It
if I
was
put him
that
in C,
stupid to believe that Arya,
he couldn't be
that
challenged and
Arya,
stuff.
it was that stupid to think that Arya would hurt his son.
Yeah, which is another reason why I can't put him in like C or D because they're too low. I think B, middle of the road, middle of the tier list, it makes sense for his character.
Yeah.
Sansa Stark. No introduction needed. Sansa is,
she's badass.
for me, probably A tier.
Yeah,
she's somewhat
badass.
annoying.
In some ways, she is. Like, I think in season 1, I fucking hated her because she was blind and all that to all the shit that was going on.
She only cared about being king.
Yeah,
and then in season 7 and 8, she's like, she only cares that the North is free.
Yeah.
And that she doesn't want to give up her title as like princess.
Yeah.
Arya, though, Arya can have the first S tier spot.
Yeah, she's definitely S tier. I like her over Sansa a lot because Arya's played by a great actress. But not just that, the character is fantastic. She's well written, and I think she definitely is my favorite of this, like one of my favorite of the Stark children.
Speaking of the Stark children, we have the two youngest, which I'll do together because they're basically the same character at the end of the day. We have Brandon Stark.
He's the one who becomes the Raven.
Yes,
and also becomes king.
He is getting a B tier spot, should I say, next to Robert. And then the other Stark, who I can't remember the last name of.
For me, what's his name? First one again.
Brandon.
He is going B tier as well. I feel like after all like his journey in that, it kind of got annoying a little. What's his?
However, I don't know his brother's name. However, he is going in C tier because he's an unforgettable character who dies quite stupidly.
How does he
and
die?
he's extremely he's shot by Ramsay Bolton as he
Yeah.
runs towards Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah. Right, now we have the fucking. Oof.
I'm putting him in S tier.
Yeah, he's a great fucking villain.
The acting for this character and the writing is absolutely phenomenal.
You can tell the actor fucking enjoyed it.
It is a character that I love to want to punch in the face.
It's especially what he does to Sansa. Like everything he does to
Yeah.
Sansa really makes me just want to stab him. I'm so glad that old woman poisons him.
Jorah Mormont.
I like this character played by Ian Glenn. Great
He's
fucking.
getting an A tier from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. He's a great character. He definitely is well portrayed. Uh,
Theon Greyjoy.
to
C
me,
tier.
this guy, he's
He has a good redemption. That is the only
yeah,
positive I have for him.
yeah, I
His
agree.
redemption arc is extremely good. However, the writing up to the redemption arc is so weird and like creepy in a
Now
way.
we have Lord Baelish, the fucking ass,
Littlefinger,
Littlefinger, the dickhead,
S tier.
S tier.
What a great
What a
performance.
great performance and very well portrayed, and he's just a sneaky little bastard.
The way that I'm doing this, by the way, is it's a combination of the character and the acting and the
Yeah,
writing.
I'm kind of doing the same where it's
If
like,
I hate the character and that is the intent of said character, they are an S tier.
yeah,
But if they are not, amazing.
I'm good. I'm doing like kind of the same. Right now we have
The
the
Hound,
Hound.
I'm going to say B tier.
Yeah,
No, A tier. I like the
yeah,
Hound.
I like the Hound.
Samuel Tarley, Samuel gets an S tier
He
from me.
definitely, yeah, I love him.
I personally love Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel is great. He's funny. He's also to the point where when he learns that his family's been killed, I felt his pain when he just proper just went into his own pain. It fucking hurt.
Joining him up in S tier for me is Tyrion
Yeah,
Lannister.
I'm sorry. Tyrion's fucking great.
And then we have I can't remember his
I
name.
can't remember his name. He was he was very
He is
forgettable. He dies, and then his wife to be or whatever just
is it Renly? Yeah, it's Renly.
his wife to be just decides to fuck off and go with
It
someone
is
else.
Robert Baratheon's brother,
Yeah,
youngest brother.
yeah,
I'm gonna say C tier.
yeah. I'm gonna agree with you.
And then we've got Rose,
I can't
I
remember.
believe. That's not Ygritte, so that is
I
Rose.
can't remember who this is.
She is a prostitute that shows up in a couple of scenes. Personally, I think she's D tier because she's underutilized in the
Yeah.
world, and she's fairly forgettable.
Oh, it's this guy who Snow kills.
It is no, Snow doesn't kill this one.
Oh no, it's someone else. Yeah, I'm thinking the
This
wrong
is
person.
Jorah Mormont's father.
Yeah, I'm thinking of someone
Father?
else.
Uncle?
Yeah, one of those.
I think it's his father. Yeah, it is the guy that gives Jon Snow Longclaw,
Yeah.
and he is the original Knight Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Personally, I think there is nowhere he can go other than right next to his offspring or nephew
Which one's that?
in A tier,
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
next
He's a
to
great character.
Jorah.
I don't remember this guy.
This is Robert Baratheon's bastard.
Oh.
This is the last,
This guy. Yeah, I remember this guy.
the last true heir of Robert Baratheon,
When does he
known as
show up now?
Gendry.
He shows
It's
up like
season 1. It is extremely early in the series. Ned Stark speaks with him. That's how early
yeah.
in the series it is. Personally, I find his relationship with Arya a bit creepy because Arya in the books is like 9 in season 1 at like the
Yeah.
start of the show, and he, I believe, is like 16, maybe older, and by
Yeah.
the end of
Game
the
of
book,
Thrones, guys. If you're watching Game of Thrones and
you expect this stuff.
you expect a lot of weird shit.
I think he's B tier. I think he goes I think he goes just above his dad for me.
Yeah.
I think, in fact, no, he goes above Brandon for me. He's very close to A tier. If he was less focused on Arya and more focused on being the last true heir of Robert Baratheon, maybe I'd like him a bit more. Then we have Eliza. Liza, it's Catelyn Stark's sister, who I am going to put in D tier because I find her incredibly annoying, along with her son, who is also incredibly annoying.
Yeah, these two, like, I remember watching it, and that kid was, one, very fucking ungrateful for everything that he got. He was an ass to everybody, and she was just an enabler who just allowed him to do what he wanted.
And up next, little known fact, there are only 3 characters that I consider to be better than Sir Bronn of the Blackwater. And so for that reason, Bronn goes right next to Tyrion, just under him in my list.
I like that guy.
Bronn, I think, is one of the best characters.
Doesn't he end up on the wrong side of Tyrion at one point?
Yeah, but then he ends up as Master of Coin for the entire 6 Kingdoms. Grand Maester Pycelle, who is a definite C tier. He is, I believe, one of the conspirators that results in the death of Lord Jon Arryn and also Lord Ned Stark. And for that, he sort of plays this quivering, like, the acting's great. The character, sort of kind of like mid.
Yeah.
On the other end, though, is Viserys, but not Viserys. What's his name? He's known as the Spider. Can't remember his name.
Yeah, the guy who's into
He's like the spy. He's the master of whisper, so he's got like a bunch of spies everywhere.
Yeah, he's also what's it called? What's it called when you get your off?
He's yeah.
Yeah,
He's had a
yeah, he is.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
I can't remember what
Jewish
it's called, but
Jewish children tend to have them.
Yeah,
he's castrated. That's what he is.
It, yeah.
He's had his balls chopped off.
Yeah, he's castrated because he's a Munich or whatever.
Yeah, I think he's definitely an S tier, probably just above Littlefinger for me.
Yeah.
This guy can join his secret lover in C tier. The Knight of Flowers.
Now we have
Cersei.
Cersei, the bitch.
It's gotta be a.
Can't remember. Does she die?
Yeah, she does. Why is my S tier and my? There we go. Fix that.
The woman who loves to fuck her brother.
I'm putting her in S tier.
Yeah, she's a great villain, but she's still, weird.
Then we got Shae, Tyrion's little
love interest, who then goes on to sleeping with other people.
B tier. Yeah. I think.
I didn't really fucking like. Does she die?
Potentially.
I think Tyrion, doesn't
Tyrion kills her.
Yeah, Tyrion
because he escapes. He's aided in escaping from his cell after he's found guilty and is going to be executed. And he walks past his father's bed chambers, and she's in his bed.
Yeah, and he chokes her to death, and then he shoots his dad with
crossbow. And then we have the uncle of the Stark children.
The guy who also later on becomes a fucking ice creature.
He becomes I can't remember what they call him in the legend. But he's part White Walker, part human.
Yeah.
He
saves Snow from a White Walker.
He's pretty badass. I'm putting him above Brandon. He gets a B tier.
Putting him in A. No, B. Yeah.
Sir Barristan Selmy, the former Lord Commander of the King's Guard.
I think he were an okay character.
I think he's definitely A tier. Yeah. I think
he was a good character. He was useful in a lot of ways.
Khal Drogo.
I love how Jason Momoa had to speak a different language.
You had to learn Dothraki.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool as well that like his character's really cool and really good. But it's also the fact that obviously he had to do sex scenes with who plays Daenerys,
Amelia
Emilia
Clarke.
Clarke, and apparently, like obviously some of their scenes were rough and that. But like I've heard about her talking about behind the scenes and that
Oh, he'd do
with
some really strange stuff. Like
yeah
he'd wear it because they have like it's a modesty sock, and it's like what covers his junk.
yeah
And apparently he used to wear one that was like pink and fluffy. And
yeah.
I just think that's so Jason Momoa.
He'd do stuff to make it like a bit better on the actress for the scenes.
I think that he is a solid A tier.
Yeah, I think it just like for the character and for like what he did behind the scenes. I think he was a great character.
Now
Hodor.
this is where I meme a little. Hodor is S tier.
Are you actually putting him in S tier?
Yep, Hodor is S tier.
I like Hodor. I like to seeing his backstory as well with how he became the guy who could only say Hodor.
Lancel Lannister is going in D tier because he's a wormy little rat.
Fucking ass. Oh, it's this
The
fucking
first, I can't Maester of the Stark children, the one that is originally thing before he's killed for some reason. He's a B tier.
yeah. I'm gonna agree. Yeah. Oh, this is the guy who gets killed.
This is Jon Snow's main rival in the Night's
Yeah,
Watch.
who kills him along with someone else, and then John comes back to life, and then this guy is killed by John.
A tier. I like him.
I,
Alistair's
I
a
think he
good
was a
character.
good antagonist to John.
Then we have, I think her name's like Mela or something. She's the
I
wildling that ends up serving the Stark children.
Oh yeah, she's the one who goes with them.
She
Yeah.
also she also seduces Theon Greyjoy, which I found way funnier than it should have been.
Wait, did she seduce him for a good reason or a bad reason?
She wants to escape, so she starts sleeping with him.
Uh, um, I'm gonna go with
C
B.
tier. I think C tier.
Yeah. Okay. This guy who turns out to be a
He is the last Targaryen,
yeah,
well, other than the hidden Targaryen,
yeah,
on Westeros,
yeah. He's the last of the
and is the Maester of the Night's Watch. I think he is, like the other Maester, a B tier.
we're agreeing a lot here.
Catelyn Stark.
I fucking hated when she was killed. It pissed me off because she was like the example of do not fuck with a mother and her kids. Because a mother will do anything. Same with a father, they'll do anything. If a father's dead
Yeah.
or whatever, and there's no father to be angry, the mother will absolutely get fucking pissed.
So where are you going to place her?
I'm going. I'm tempted for ALS. I'm gonna go with A.
I have gone with D tier.
Oh,
She is the stupidest character in Game of Thrones.
okay, moving on.
She could have avoided so much stuff if she had put her foot down.
Yeah, just continue.
Uh, and then we have one of the ways that she could have put her foot down, ironically enough,
Oh,
wife of Robb Stark, who is the reason the Red Wedding happens. She gets to join every other stupid character in D tier.
yeah. She fell in love with uh Ned, Rob. fell in with Rob, and then there's the reason why his entire family is fucking killed.
Brienne of Tarth, no question about it. My lady, getting S
Yes,
tier.
she's like great actress.
So is the next two.
Yeah,
So Onion
I love these guys.
and the character, one of the three that goes above
I think
Bronn.
if I remember, the first guy he ends up joining.
He's known as the Onion Knight.
Doesn't he join?
Well, continue.
He
You'll have
didn't.
to just cut.
He didn't stop your thing, did you?
No, you'll just have
Yeah.
to cut.
Didn't he join? Did he join? Which
He
side did he
joined.
join in the end?
He joined Jon Snow.
Yeah. The next
He,
guy obviously is.
his title's very funny as well. He's known as the Onion Knight because he was knighted by King Rob because he helped break a siege on a castle by smuggling onions inside, and
So
he lost his fingertips for it.
where are you putting him?
I put him in S tier.
I'm gonna go S tier as well, along with the Lannister father.
Tywin Lannister, Charles Dance does
Because
amazing.
he was amazing and he's very fucking evil. What about this guy?
The
Can't remember his...
the next two, both Stannis and Marjorie, are
No, I'm on
going.
about this guy in the armor, who's
Yeah,
after those two.
Stannis.
Yeah, Stanley. Okay.
Him and Marjorie are both going in B tier.
B.
Yeah,
Oh, the woman who
who
was
marries Joffrey.
who was gonna who married Joffrey, then Joffrey died, and then she just decided, you know what, I'll go with the brother instead because he's gonna be
Yeah.
king. Yeah, and then she gets
Ygritte
blown, and then she gets blown up
by Cersei, who gets to sit in S tier.
Yeah,
Ygritte, sorry, Ygritte's going in S tier. I
yeah,
love
I
Ygritte.
like her. Her and John like made a really good couple, but then like the conflicts between them from being from two different lives actually worked in their favor.
Check.
Um,
That is, I believe, Walter Frey. Yes, he is the one that basically him and Roose Bolton, who I believe is right after him, are the two masterminds behind the Red Wedding,
yeah.
where Robb Stark, Catelyn Stark, and Robb Stark's wife were murdered. For that reason, they both get the B tier treatment.
Who's that?
No, Walter gets the B tier, and then the guy after him, Roose Bolton, gets A tier because he actually did.
So this guy goes in B.
For
And
me,
then
the guy with the long hair goes in. Oh wait, is that? No, that's not him. Where's Walter Frey? I don't think he's on the list because I believe I'm keeping him in the same place regardless because he barely does anything. That is actually Theon Greyjoy's father, the long-haired individual.
Yeah.
And then Roose Bolton still gets to go in A tier.
Okay, who's this?
That child, I believe, is someone I can't remember, so I'm just going to put them in D tier. Because if I can't remember them, they clearly.
Now we have the brother fucker.
Well, they both get to. Well, he gets to go next to his sister because I do like him quite a lot.
Yeah, I think like I think when we first meet him, he is like, you know, an asshole, and then as we go on, he becomes a bit better.
So Podrick Payne.
Podrick, the guy who apparently was that good at sex that the women wouldn't take his money.
I am giving it the good old. I'm actually going to zoom out because this tier list is that big that I'm
I've got
losing
it.
space.
I've got it perfect.
He's going S tier for me.
Yeah, I like.
He's going next to his knighted teacher, Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, he's really funny, and the guy. Oh, we've got the witch who, when she dies, she's an old woman.
I can't remember her name. She's going in A tier. I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name, but she's the one who brings John back from death.
Then we have
Greyjoy's sister.
I am going to put her next to Greyjoy just because the scene on the horse where Greyjoy starts doing unspeakable things down below
Oh yeah, and he doesn't realize it's his sister.
is just like really weird because she could have told him.
Yeah, she doesn't
She just,
realize. Wait, where we put? Yeah, we put him in C, didn't we?
I'm putting her in D.
Oh, I'm putting him in C. I'm putting him in C.
I put Theon in D.
Yeah, I put him in C. I don't mind. Like I'm just at that point. I think that far into the show, I'm just fucking used to the weird shit. But
Jaqen Hagar.
oh yeah, the faceless guy
I'm
whose actor was in Stranger Things.
I'm not gonna lie to you, John. I'm putting him next to Arya because without him, we'd have no
Yeah,
faceless Arya.
I like that.
Grey Worm's also going in S tier. God, there's so many
Yes,
S
I'm sorry.
tiers.
Grey Worm's fucking great.
Where am I putting him? Above Hodor. In fact, Brienne,
See, Will does
Drake.
this differently. I just put them in there. He puts them in a place.
Uh, hang on, I'm ordering because I've things. Yeah, right, there we go. Yeah, we're good.
Right. So
Then we have Sir. What's his name? I can't. Oh, I know who he is. He's the Flaming Sword Man, Jordan.
yeah.
I can't remember his name. He was originally sent to apprehend the Mountain and Sir Gregor Clegane, aka the Hound. I can't remember his name.
Don't they go to like the bar or something when he's got Arya and he's there?
Yeah, he also
Yeah.
can't. Well, he can die, but he couldn't die. He kept getting brought back.
Oh yeah, he's one of those people, isn't he?
I'm giving
Isn't
him
he
the
like part of that group of people like who
yeah.
die but they constantly fucking come back?
I'm giving him the A tier treatment.
I don't remember why they kept coming back. Like, what was the reason?
They just prayed to the Lord of Light.
Where are you putting him?
I'm putting him in A tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. She's
Saturday,
going in
she's
S.
going right next to Grey
Yeah.
Worm.
Oh shit. Hang on. I've accidentally gone off position. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, she definitely like her and Grey Worm's relationship is fucking fantastic.
We've got Mance Raider from season one.
He's the leader of. Is he the leader of?
He's the leader of the Wildlings
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
He's getting the B tier treatment. He's okay.
Yeah, he's all right. I don't think we're with it. He actually plays the devil in Ghost Rider 2 with Johnny Cage, with Nicolas Cage, shall I say?
Then we've got the giant man. I can't remember his name. Tormund or something.
Yeah, the guy who, to me, I thought was Scottish.
Tier. I love him.
I like him. He's
In
great.
fact, we have quite a consistent thing for me here because him, Ramsay Bolton, Daenerys Targaryen, and Olenna Tyrell all get to go in S tier.
Wait, who?
So, big ginger bearded man,
In what?
I have decided S tier
I'm gonna agree
because
with
I
it.
think he's funny as anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with it, and he's a good fighter.
Who's after that? Ramsay Bolton also went into S tier
Yeah,
for me because he's a great villain.
he's a great villain, and his death was satisfying.
Daenerys, obvious S tier,
Yeah, obviously.
and Olenna Tyrell.
Yeah, she killed Joffrey.
Yeah.
She killed Joffrey. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm fine with that. She killed Joffrey.
Now we've got another one of the I can't remember the group name. He's one of the people that bring people back.
He's part of the group in here.
Yeah, he's going alongside his friend. I don't know this character, so he's going.
Which one's that?
The guy who's got like the balding head.
I know, but which tier?
Oh, I put him alongside the guy with the eye patch. You put him in A tier.
I'm gonna put her here. We have.
I don't know who that is.
I don't remember you.
So I put him in D tier because I don't remember. So obviously, he didn't make an impression. Highburn. Honestly, I'm gonna say B tier. He did quite a lot that was quite good, but
I think he annoyed the shit out of me.
And then
isn't he the guy who like makes the stuff like the fucking gas?
He's the guy that brought the mountain back.
Yeah. Right, where are you putting him?
I've put him in B tier.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
think I can put him any higher. Then we've got the salmon. It's not the father, I don't think. It's a relation of Catelyn Stark and Eliza, whatever her last name is. Uh,
Where
Probably like
where do you
B
think?
tier.
B?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
I also
Uh
think Commons like
right.
maybe low A.
We have the son, the second person to become king.
Well, third
Third.
technically.
Does he die? Can't remember if he
Yeah,
died.
he throws himself out a window after
Oh
the
yeah, it's him.
Sept-
Yeah. After what?
yeah, after the Sept of Baelor blows up.
Oh yeah. Um.
Put him in A tier.
Yeah. He was fucking tragic, to be honest with you.
Then we've got Daenerys' personal bodyguard for a while, and also the person she starts sleeping with instead of Jorah.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but because he makes Jorah very angry, I'm giving him the A tier treatment. It's
Yeah.
a very funny
We
dynamic.
have Pedro Pascal.
I'm just gonna put him in S tier because it's Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Like,
but
do, do, do,
we have
do.
this woman.
His wife
You can
or
tell
girlfriend.
that Will's watched the show more than me. I need to watch it again, because I don't remember anything.
I remember most of these characters. Most of these characters are probably some of the
I'm
best.
gonna start watching the show again, to be honest with you.
Well, she is the reason why the character after her in the list dies.
Right.
Um, I'm going to give her the same treatment as her husband and put her in S tier because she's actually a very compelling character
Okay.
for me.
Who's this again?
This is the daughter of Cersei and Jaime Lannister, the
Uh.
sister of Joffrey and
Oh
Tom.
yeah. Yeah, she's somewhere.
She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Isn't she like in a
I'm just going to
different?
C
Isn't
tier.
she in
She
a?
doesn't.
Isn't she far away from
She
Westeros when
sent
she meets
she's
them?
sent to Dawn, which is like if you remember when we played the board game for Game of
Yeah.
Thrones, it's the place at the bottom of the map of Westeros.
Yeah.
I'm putting her in C tier because she doesn't actually do much in the story other than serve
Yeah.
for a side
Oh,
plot.
we have Daenerys's brother, the fucking asshole
I'm
brother.
not gonna lie,
Who
S tier because he's played very very
he is,
well.
and his death is very
He's an
well deserved.
extraordinarily stupid character. Like if I wasn't so impressed with how well the actor pulled it off,
Yeah.
I'd put him in D tier because he's stupid.
Right, I'm guessing
But
these three women here
they
are.
are the daughters of Pedro Pascal and
Yeah.
the woman.
Yeah.
And all three of them, for me, go in. Well, two of them, the first two are in the tier list thing, go in C tier.
Yeah.
The third
Okay.
one, however, gets to go in A tier because she has probably the funniest scene in
Remind
all
me.
of Game of Thrones. It is when Bronn is in the cell after he's sucker punched the Prince of Dawn, and she goes up to the cell and she starts stripping and going, "Am I not the most beautiful woman you've ever seen?" It is
Oh
the
yeah, I remember that.
funniest scene, and it's she does it knowing he's been poisoned, and the only way that she's going to give him the antidote is to say all these nice things about her. And as Bronn walks out, and it's a reason I love Bronn, she goes, "One more time, darling. What am I?" And he goes, "The most beautiful woman in the fucking world." And oh, the fact that that was so well set up. The sisters don't have any scenes like that. She gets
Yeah.
to be
Right,
higher.
we have the asshole
The
idiot
High
dickhead,
Sparrow.
the guy who is super religious to the point he decides to have Cersei walk through the streets completely butt naked.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting him in S tier just for that reason.
Yeah, Cersei did deserve it, but God, that was fucking cruel.
I think the next two, because the next two are father and son.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them in C tier because they don't have that much impact.
The only this
I
actor who
think that
plays
we
the
see
dad,
them once.
the guy who plays the dad plays Gotham's he plays Gotham's version of why is the name escaping me? Why does that name escape me right now? Ra's al Ghul. That's it. I don't know why I didn't forgot that. Oh, it's this arsehole, the guy with the
Another
boat.
Greyjoy. A tier, I think. A tier.
Yeah. Oh
He's
wait,
compelling
I
enough.
almost put him in S then.
Again, I can't remember what scene you're from, my dear. So you
I
have
got
to go in D tier.
yeah. This woman.
Oh, the woman that is the reason why Daenerys went into the flames to begin with. Because she's the reason Khal Drogo dies.
Yeah, so she kills
B
Khal
tier.
Drogo.
I think B tier.
B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this list is looking good.
Then I think that is Samwell Tarly's father. And I'm gonna say A tier. He's in very little
Fair.
scenes, but he's very good. And now it's the third and final person that I strongly believe is one of the only three people to be above Bronn, Jon Snow, and he is the best character in this show by far. And then three
Yeah.
of these I can't remember.
Wait, where we putting John?
I've put him in S tier, obviously.
Yeah. I don't. Who's this guy?
I can't remember all three of those. In fact, I think the second one is the guy that helps the Hound after the Hounds fought Brienne.
Yeah.
He goes into hiding, and for that he gets to escape D tier and enter B tier because he's quite good for the little time he has, and it sparks the Hound's revenge arc and stuff. And now we have Robb Stark.
Oh wait, what's about the other guy after that one?
I don't know.
So D.
I don't know who it is.
Alright, so Robb Stark.
Robb Stark, A tier, just because it's Robb Stark. Otherwise, he'd be in D tier because he's made a lot of stupid decisions.
I'll agree with that. He definitely made.
And Ned Stark gets my final S tier because Sean Bean is an absolute gem.
He's a fucking absolute unit in that role.
Bam! Tier list completed.
Look at that fucking thing.
That was a big one.
Guys, we definitely. I know this video is probably long as shit. We want to thank you for staying with us. We do as well. Also, want to tell you that we'll be doing more of these, even when we get back to reviewing shows. Of course, the only show we're going to be reviewing is Secret Invasion. Weekly, which when that comes out in June, and luckily I'm back from my holiday on the 16th. I leave Turkey on the 15th, and I arrive home 5 a.m. in the morning on the 16th. So, roughly 5 a.m. So, yeah. And luckily, me and Will don't really have any shit. Actually, we do. But yeah, and then the week after, Secret Invasion happens. But yeah. Anything else, Will?
Nope.
But yeah, remember, these are our thoughts. Let us know down below.
Do you know who any of these characters that I didn't know are? Do let me know, because it's starting to bug me, and I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire show if I don't remember.
To be honest, I'm gonna rewatch the show, but I might rewatch season 1 of House of the Dragon first. I might rewatch House of the Dragon season 1 first, and then go watch Game of Thrones or something. But yeah, guys, hope everybody did enjoy today's video. Obviously, these videos are going out while I'm on holiday. This one is going out the week I'm on holiday, and then the next week videos I will be traveling home from holiday. But yeah. Also, there won't the week of the 21st where we're going to review Secret Invasion. There won't be any videos, but we will be recording for the week after. So that's what we'll be doing that week. Well, I hope everybody did enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Do all that what YouTube tells you. And we will see you all in the next video. Remember to keep watch All Things Media. Follow us on all of our socials. And yeah, bye for now. I have been one of your hosts, Slasher.
I've been your other host, Azteral.
Bye for now.
We forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, Anakin!